I'm really interested in pediatrics.
All right, let's go. All right, everybody gets a bag.
Something that really interested me besides the business thing is kind of like robotics and stuff.
Putting motors on it?
I want to be a petroleum engineer.
Being a pilot or any public services can take a lot of years to study.
You ready? What are you going to do?
I think it's actually really great to have, these organizations actually let the kids learn about it.
You're going around here, you're going to learn a next step or something that you can bring into you a little bit more. So that's great. Thank you. Our school board recently redid our vision, and the vision is now Learn, Empower, Achieve, Dream, which the acronym is LEAD. And so last year they started this agreement and event with Junior Achievement, and it satisfied all 4 of those pillars.
Well, Junior Achievement's mission is to educate and inspire young people to understand economics, but really more importantly, what we do is to help children see the relevance of their education to the world of work.
We actually partner with Junior Achievement with our store as well for Job Shadow Day. So to actually participate in this event and see them interact with our technology and learn more about our company and about what we do is absolutely awesome.
When I was in middle school, my favorite subject was lunch, and I come here and I see all these kids saying, I love science, I love math, I love technology, and it's like, where was this when I was younger,
I know when I was in middle school, not really having any idea what the next level was other than, college or what to do after that. This really gives the kids a good idea of, what are the future professions out there.
It gives our kids an opportunity to be exposed to options that they have once they finish high school, and it also allows them to make some choices for themselves as far as courses go once they get to high school, so that they're on a path and doing something that they're interested in.
Lyondell, they said, was more of, I think, like how there's computer science, they have all this other stuff, like it's not just one thing. There's actually multiple, engineers that can go in, and they all try and achieve a goal.
It's just amazing to be able to have those kids see that and hear it from the people that are actually doing it. Today, when you came here, did you think you were going to be able to see something about planes? No? So you're kind of excited about that?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Some of our students, they have very engaged parents, some that do not. But even those that have the most engaged parents, they get a narrow perspective of the world. We think that just because there's an internet and just because there's so much that they're exposed to via TV and so forth, that they're getting all of the answers that they need.
You don't just have to do what your parents did. There's lots of different things out there, and whatever you like, science, math, graphic design, there's so many things that you can be a part of, and so many big companies that you don't think have all these jobs that they really do.
Engineers design everything, and kids they don't really understand that. When you ask kids about engineering, often they'll tell you that they operate trains or they fix cars, and so we just kind of take that opportunity to talk about different types of engineers and exactly what they do, so.
The kids can tie that in and tie in the fact that, hey, if you love video games, then you can also work for Microsoft and do something that you already love to do.
What I learned today is that being a pilot takes a lot of math work.
So being able to get out here and talk to people that are actually in it, being up close to something that you might be interested in, gives you a little bit more insight and a little bit more push to be able to be better at what you want to do. And right now, you're doing some things in middle school that can help you if you wanted to go into this.
Our young people need to start planning early, and actually early is never too soon. By giving kids an opportunity and exposing them to different types of possibilities for their lives, it gives them a chance to use the talents and skills that they start understanding that they have, and then begin a process of building a bridge to get to that dream.
Well, I think that them knowing here right in the 8th grade before they even get an opportunity to go to the high school, so that when they get there, they'll say, you know what, I remember when I was at the Junior Achievement Inspire, you know, we had our field trip at the Berry Center, that this company was represented, and these were the types of jobs that were introduced to us.
You know, I didn't start training for a specific role until, you know, around college. If they can actually start at this age, you know, they can be way ahead of the game by the time they get to college. You'll know more than half the people coming in saying, oh, we didn't really take any of those specific courses. And the fact that they're starting this early, they get a jump on everybody else that's their age.
Middle school kids are at a great age. I mean, it's a time of choice for them, and so we're helping to help them make really good choices for their lives so that they can be successful.
If you start out in 9th grade without knowing much, you're going to pick stuff that might not help you for your future. But in this case, you can take one more year of learning stuff that might benefit it, I guess. But, yeah.
Sometimes we will lose kids in the 8th grade, and I think it's very important that that transition from 8th to high school is as smooth as it can be, and for them to be able to have the background to know some idea of what their interests may be makes it a lot easier to transition from middle school to high school. Basically, to do pediatrics, what kind of courses are you going to really focus on?
A lot of biology.
We're trying to make sure that we're helping our teachers to give them a resource that enables students to have an opportunity to hear about careers that they never would have thought about, understand the lives that are associated with those different types of careers, and to really put all the pieces together so that they can find their place in it.
We want kids to know that math, science, engineering, technology, they all tie in together. And in order for you to be successful in something like game design or computer technology, you do need those fundamental things like math and science.
So just having and being able to teach them how to write a business plan to present to bigger companies and organizations may be invaluable for him.
That's why we need to have opportunities like this so our kids can be exposed to things that are new and different and unfamiliar, so that they can then have choices that go far beyond what they know right now.
Just to learn about other opportunities, because in case you don't have your mindset already on something, then you can learn a lot more and be much more interested in things that you weren't even thinking about before.
I was in the steel business for 35 years. Over 70% of the jobs in the next 20 years, we don't even know, they haven't been even found yet. And so teachers are having to teach toward this. This gives them some dynamics on being able to work with their kids and letting them get a little bit of understanding of what is potentially there now, but what could be potentially there for in the future. So it gives them a great opportunity to be innovative in their teaching. Are you going to go back to school and do something different, or is it going to be the same as what you've been doing?
My skills might change now that I know a lot of different things.
You know more?
We're going to have over 8,000 young people participate in 3 days in this opportunity, and that'll leave lasting impressions. You can see it happening behind me, you can hear it happening inside, you see it down on the floor. I mean, when you have 2,000 young people sitting in an auditorium together and you can hear a pin drop because they're so engrossed into our presenters, it's a magical experience. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this.
Anytime you get lots of middle school kids together, it can be a little unpredictable, but in general, there's always a lot of energy.
It opens up his mind. Maybe today he was thinking about, owning his own business. Now maybe he can think about partnering with a larger organization to either back his business or to go in partnership with him to help build his business.
I think this is an awesome opportunity.
This event is amazing. It is very inspirational for the kids.
I did career fairs in college that didn't have this many companies.
Everybody could really benefit from just having a conversation.
It gave me a better viewpoint of how to work with computers and what I need to do to be an engineer.
It gives me a great excitement for the future because I'm seeing kids that have that light in their eyes, that they found something that they could be interested in, something that's supporting something they've already been interested in, and they're finding that there is hope for them, that they're actually going to be able to find a job and be happy in it.